Hello YouTube, I'm Zach, you're watching Zach DTV, the place for interesting news from around the net. Today's episode, we're going to talk about an 18-wheeler that's good for the environment. We also have the most money ever paid for some chicken nugget sauce. We're going to wrap it up with some entrapment for some stoners on 420. And hey, if you want interesting news Monday through Friday, go ahead and click that subscribe button down here, or maybe the one over here. And make sure to hit that bell notification so that way you're made aware every time I put out new content. Well, let's get right into this. I want to start with Toyota's new project. They call this thing Project Portal, and it is an environmentally friendly 18-wheeler. What they've done is taken 2 hydrogen fuel cell stacks out of their Toyota Mirai project, which is a hydrogen-powered fuel cell vehicle, and shoved them into the body of a Kenworth big rig. Now, if you don't know, a hydrogen fuel cell makes electricity to power an electric motor. It does this by stripping the electrons from hydrogen and fusing it together with oxygen, which makes water for waste. That's right, the only output from this vehicle is clean, drinkable water. It just seems like you can solve so many problems with this process, doesn't it? It then takes that electricity, stores it in a couple batteries, and powers a 670 horsepower 1,300 foot-pound of torque electric motor. That is more horse than most big rigs on the road today, or Class 8 trucks if you want to go that way with it. And it puts the torque down immediately. So you step on the gas, you have that torque from the beginning. And that's important when you're hauling a load, because you need the torque to get everything moving. And as you can see in the video, it totally outruns a regular diesel rig, no problem. As of right now, it's not really a viable technology. It is sort of in testing phases. It's stage 2 of testing. They will be putting this to use in the Port of Los Angeles and the Long Beach port as well. They're going to use it to do dry edge runs about 70 miles away from the port and back, just to do a proof of concept, make sure the durability is there, and prove to the industry that these can be reliable trucks. The other hurdle they have to overcome, though, is there's no hydrogen fueling stations going cross country. So until there is a little bit more infrastructure for these, they're really just going to be contained to small local areas. But hey, when it comes to saving the environment, every little bit counts. So good on you, Toyota. Keep it up. My next story just kind of blew my mind. With so many problems in the world, it doesn't make sense to me when people do stuff like this. Now, I don't know if you saw it, the season 3 premiere of Rick and Morty. Rick got all nuts. He wanted that Szechuan sauce from McDonald's that they did in 1998 as a promotion for Mulan. Well, this is the craziest thing I've heard so far about it. The listing stated, "I just bought a really old car, and while cleaning it out, I found a pack of this sauce." Can you see where I'm going with this? The poster sold this pack of Szechuan sauce and a pack of wasabi sauce that came free with it for $14,700 US. I shit you not. Now, it hasn't been paid as of the time of filming, so I'm not sure if it sort of just got run up and they're not going to pay for it. You know, buyers back out of things all the time. I just can't believe the bidding even went that high. The site Daily Dot chimed in with their own little challenge. They said, "Rick would eat it. So how about it, new owner of the rare McDonald's Mulan dipping sauce? Are you squanchy enough to be a Rick? A $14,700 thing of sauce? If the dude ate it, that would be squanchy as fuck." For my next story, I want to talk about police officer entrapment. This is an undercover 420 operation that went down, and it happened in Wyoming, Minnesota. To show you the kind of stuff I'm talking about, they posted this last year. And now, not to miss another opportunity, they put this one up this year. That's right, they know what it takes to catch a stoner. I still think it's entrapment. So, if you're in Wyoming, Minnesota, and you saw some snacks sitting out that looked a little too good to be true, watch out, it's a trap. And now it does seem like these guys like to have a good time with this. They're pretty positive about it. They even said in their Facebook post that discreet traps have been set up throughout the city today. Hashtag Happy 420. They follow that with, all jokes aside, substance abuse is a real issue. We use tongue-in-cheek humor to bring attention to these issues. If you need help with substance abuse issues, please contact us. We will find resources. And that does not mean jail time. Well, it looks like these guys can have a little bit of fun and get a serious message across too. Those are the kind of cops I like. So with that being said, I've got one request for you guys. If you like what I do, your friends will too. So go ahead and share me on Facebook, on Twitter. If you still have it, put me on MySpace. I don't care. Every little bit of exposure helps. I am here Monday through Friday. I do this 5 days a week. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm taking the weekend. But I'll be back on Monday. You guys be safe over the weekend, and I'll see you then.